Consumers are short on time. We're all working harder and longer, and for casual gardeners, watering plants at the end of a long workday, after fixing dinner and getting the kids to bed, it just isn't in the cards sometimes. Their plants struggle or die altogether, and they get frustrated with the gardening experience. We developed WaterWise by proven winners to completely remove the needs to stand at the end of a gardening hose. And instead of countless and confusing parts and pieces like most watering systems, we have simplified WaterWise by putting all of the parts the gardener needs to water 10 containers right in this one little box. Let's open it up, see what's inside, and I'll demonstrate how to set WaterWise up. Inside of the box you'll find 30 feet of bendable and non-kinking tubing, a backflow prevention valve, the faucet adapter, and then a number of drippers, tees, crosses, nail clamps, and support stakes. Now I'll demonstrate how easy it is to use WaterWise on this container garden. First, I'll screw together the backflow prevention valve and the faucet adapter. We'll screw this onto the water spigot. Next, slide one end of the tube onto the tip of the faucet adapter. Now I'm going to run the tube to the base of the container and use an ordinary pair of scissors to cut the tube. I'm cutting it now because I want to insert a T so I can run more hose to a second container. I'll insert the T onto the end of the tube and then take the rest of the tube and fit it onto another end of the T. I'm going to run the tube up into the middle of the container and cut it to length. Because this container is about 12 inches in diameter, I only need one dripper. For 14 to 20 inch containers, you'll want 2 drippers. And for 24-inch containers and larger, you'll use 3 drippers. So I take this dripper and insert it into the end of the tube. I'll then snap the support stake onto the tube to anchor everything into the soil. That's it. This container is done, and all the consumer will need to do is turn on the faucet and walk away. For my WaterWise system at home, I simplified things even more. I purchased an inexpensive timer, hooked it up to WaterWise, turned it on, and didn't touch a thing the rest of the summer. WaterWise by proven winners will make your customers better gardeners and will lead to increased plant and container sales. You can order these by visiting the Garden Center Professionals portion of ProvenWinners.com.